Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. I'm your host Teamudf, and today we continue this random end of the Season 2 project. Well, I talk about random things, which is nothing new for the LP, but yes, it may be for you, I don't know. So yeah, this is all going to be in the same recording session, so if you guys have posted in the previous episode about some of your Minecraft experiences, as far as what the new stuff has, or how the new stuff has altered your perception of Minecraft, I have not read them yet. Because they don't yet exist. They don't. Go back and check. They're all gone. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm no. But yes, Minecraft. I don't know, I really don't want to spoil the mod I have in mind for Season 3, because I feel like if I talk about it, then it's going to turn into kind of like a thing where it seems like a promise, and then if I end up not doing it, I'll feel devastated, and a lot of people will feel devastated, so for right now, I'm just going to leave it a complete mystery as to what is going through my head. But you guys will know what it is eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I might just keep it quiet and on the down low if I ever decide not to do it. But I don't know. I think mainly the only reason I'm even going to have time for more games this semester is because I did not accept a full-time teaching job yet. Right now I'm just an LTL, a limited-time lecturer, at the college from which I graduated. So I'm teaching a class there now, and I'm also helping to direct the tutoring program at the high school where I student taught. That's actually a bit more fun than I thought it would be. So yeah, I do have 2 jobs now. They're not terribly taxing, but still. And then in the future, I'm going to have to, in addition to full-time teaching, I'm actually going to have to continue my education, because that is the requirement for teachers in the United States. And at the same time, because continuing education, like, by the time you're done with it, you pretty much have half of a master's degree anyway, so it's like you might as well just go for the rest of it. So I'm probably going to end up with at least a master's in either math or math education. And right now, I'm really leaning towards math education because, undergrad math studies just wiped me out. Like, man, I had very little passion for anything for a while because of some of those classes. They just got massively annoying. I'm checking my mic out and everything. They just got massively annoying and taxing, and I don't know if I want to continue with that. Also, I'm going to have to be careful with this. Another reason I'm not really sure about continuing in straight math is because I noticed that a lot of math professors, when they end up with, like, masters and stuff, they lose the ability to communicate with real people. And what I mean is, like, they adapt their own language when they just talk on the level of other math professors. They don't really talk on a normal human's level anymore. Can't really explain it much better than that. It's like they live in their own world of math, and they exclude anybody from it who doesn't know that math. I don't know. It always just kind of seemed like a downer to me to turn into someone like that, so I'm really hesitant to do what I originally wanted to do, which was get a master's and PhD in straight math. But now it's like, I don't know. Do I really want to lose the ability to communicate? I mean, I guess I don't have to. I could practice safe communication. And, oh man, let the puns fly now. But yeah, I don't know. It might just be because I'm feeling lazy after having gotten my bachelor's degree, but I don't know, man. It just really doesn't seem like the thing to do right now. But before I am gone from this earth, I will decide. I am the decider. Maybe I'm not, but I can pretend I am. It'll be fun, like that episode of American Dad, where Roger thought he was the decider. What kind of shows do you guys watch anyway? I just got done watching. Oh, what the crap is on now? Oh, it's Robot Chicken. Yeah, I'm an Adult Swim person. I don't know. I know people don't really consider Family Guy to be good comedy, and it's not. It's stupid comedy, but it at least had a very good style of stupid comedy for a while because it's it was intelligent stupid comedy. I mean, it sounds ironic and maybe like an oxymoron, but no, it was fun. It was good, and people gave it a lot of crap because they thought it was just poking extremely stupid jokes at everything. But in reality, a lot of the comedy in Family Guy was actually very well thought out. Now, modern day, I don't think it's as well thought out, really. I do still watch it, and I still get a kick out of it. Probably, if only because it's like one of those shows where I watched it for a while, so I just kind of continue to watch it. Like, I'm sure a lot of you do that with The Simpsons or something, maybe. Maybe Futurama as well. I heard that came back. But Family Guy, it just always grabbed my attention, and I don't know, for the longest time I did defend it as having very intelligent comedy, but modern day Family Guy I think is more about getting as many laughs as possible, whether they're cheap or otherwise. And their joke style is a lot crueler, especially in modern day episodes now. It's actually almost a little interesting to watch how they evolved the characters. I mean, they had... Most of them had halfway decent personalities, but now they're mostly cruel and cold-hearted to each other, and that's the kind of show it's become. But I don't know, I still get a kick out of it. There are still some very good episodes. I'm sure some of you guys who watch the everlasting comedies, like Family Guy, South Park, Simpsons, you can admit that there's at least been a style change, but that probably mostly has to do with time passing and whatnot. But you probably still watch a lot of them, don't you? They're still good. Even if you only watch them because you watched them in the past, I don't know. It makes sense to me. I think this is almost done. Cool. Now we just have to go inside and do some work. Oh, no, wait, I still have to finish this little entryway thing here, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, is there a safe way down? No, well, I don't care. This will be tricky, though. I'm going to have to give myself a bit more room. Actually, what I'm probably going to have to do is just jump up with some of this dirt. And start building from below. I can... Nah, okay, that's fine. Just want to get these 3, though. There we go. Oh! Still got... Yeah, there we go. I'm so surprised I'm doing this in the dark. I'm completely throwing caution to the wind here, I guess. But I haven't seen many enemies except these couple creepers that seem to be creeping around. Oh, really? Ow. Thought I had more room. I do not. Oh, there's zombies here now. Okay. That's not too bad. Zombos. There's a zombie man and he's coming to eat my brains. Holy crap, we've got to run. Otherwise he's gonna eat me and I'm gonna die. Holy crap, it's a sing-along. It's not a sing-along, I'm sorry. I don't have lyrics for you. If it was a sing-along, you could sing along, though. And I will try to get out of the darkness here in a bit. I just want to make sure I can wrap up this doorway. What will be a doorway. Well, actually, I might be able to hit it off from this tree. This is a good tree. Good job, tree. I hear you, Mr. Zombie. You are hungry, but you cannot have my brains. But I will give your rotten flesh to Wolf McGee in there. I feel like I got sidetracked, which is nothing new, but I don't know. Whatever. Like, whatever. Oh, man. Student teaching was quite the experience. You get to meet a lot new... Like, a lot of different types of personalities, and it's actually kind of interesting. You know, if I wasn't bogged down with my coursework all the time, I probably would have tried analyzing some of them. I mean, they're just interesting to meet new people and learn what they like and what they hate and everything. But most of my student teaching, unfortunately, it ended up being how well I could replicate the model in place for the particular school I taught at, instead of being able to experiment with things like I wanted to. But that's... whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'll have plenty of time as a regular teacher to just experiment with things, but I'm just going to take some damage when I fall here. Screw the whole thing. I don't really care that much. Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Zombie. I'm almost level 5 or whatever the crap. Oh, I got them all already. Okay. Yay! Oh, Mr. Creeper is still here. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Don't blow up. I need this place. I need this place. I need this place. I need it. Okay. But yeah. It's past me now. I had more fun with I had more fun, you know, meeting, talking, and interacting with the kids, really, than as far as student teaching went. Though my host teacher had a rather interesting personality, as did my co-teacher, because what they did at that school is they ran under a program called New Tech, and suddenly all of my former students watching just throw up a sigh, for one reason or another. But no. It's actually a fairly interesting teaching method. You pretty much cut down the walls between two classrooms and you combine them. I don't know. It is interesting, like I just mentioned, but you know, my main issue is that I prefer small class instruction, and when you knock down the walls between two classrooms, you end up with like 40 kids in a room at one time. Now, mind you, to add to this, 40 high schoolers in one room at a time. So that quickly changed the landscape of how I viewed teaching. But I don't know. Eventually, it was all mostly in good fun. I found a few ways to enjoy myself without having to worry about all the red tape and everything. All the politics, especially, man. Oh man, I don't think I've ever seen a more depressed group of teachers. In all honesty, I mean, not all of them were sad or disappointed with the model or anything, but they were just all bogged down and had all this extra stuff to do for the new tech model, and it was just, it made most of them pretty hard to just talk with normally because they were so preoccupied with everything they had to do for the administration and to keep their jobs in line and everything. I don't. It just didn't seem. It didn't catch me as being the best environment to work in. So, I don't know. You know, as far as I'm concerned, a full-time job is a full-time job, but I think I draw the line at the new tech model. I just don't want to turn out that way. You know, I'd rather have some fun while I'm still young, as far as teachers go, you know. Ah, I forgot about this small opening. You know what, I'm just gonna be extremely lazy here. Oops. Oh, there goes my last piece of glass. Cool. But I think that is actually it. I have filled it in with the exact amount of glass I brought, minus 10. That's okay. But I've done it. So you may remember at the very beginning of Season 2 when I started building this whole snow world house and everything, I said this would be kind of nice to have as a hidden sanctuary in the back of the house. Well, guess what we're about to do with it. That's right, it's actually time to make it into the sanctuary that I mentioned a long time ago. Now what we're going to need are some water buckets, and I only have one with me. Great. Great. Oh, maybe I should have left some of this open. Oh, I can get back up here, though. Oh, no, I can't. I didn't leave that open. Drat. Flaw number 1. Now I'll get back. I'm just going to be extremely cheap about it. Oh no! Mr. Waterfall is pushing me. Here we go. Alright, we'll leave that little pathway here for now, just so I don't have to run around the freaking place every time I want to get back inside. You know what? Now that I'm doing this, I can leave maybe some kind of back door in that far wall there by the bedroom in this house. You guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. Do you? This wall right here. In fact, I can just probably knock it down. I'll knock down part of it for now. So I don't think... I mean, yeah, probably dark enough in here, especially during nighttime for things to spawn, but We can just start putting some mock torches around. Trying to avoid melting the snow for now because I don't know the direction I want to go with this, except that I want to make it a sanctuary. I'm probably going to have 2 ponds or something, like one right here because it's pretty much already there for me. I just have to dig it out. And then one over here, actually. I've always wanted a pond over in this area for some reason. I don't know. And then maybe we can use this small indent here to make some, make some hidden passageways that go back up that way or something. I don't know. I just want to have some fun with this at the end of the season. But I am going to cut it off at episode 48, regardless. So, I don't know, I may force the project to be done, I may stop it, kind of like I did the tower thing. Oh, that's a bit uneven. I can fix that, because I do have still 10 pieces of glass. And then, I don't know, so I will have to start talking about future Minecraft videos in at least one of these episodes, just so I don't leave Season 2 without any discussion on it whatsoever. Because then everybody will just be confused as to what I'm doing, so I don't know. But I do think... Oh, wait, is that open? No, it's not, okay. I do think it's safe to end this episode. So next time we will continue working on the hidden sanctuary and maybe more random stories. I don't know, maybe I should let you guys request some stories or something like that. So I'm going to end the session here, actually, and see what kind of comments I get in these 2 episodes. So I do feel intrigued in talking now, but it is getting a bit late, so I would have to probably stop recording soon anyway. But that just means it's Halo time. Alright. So, I will see you all later. Thanks for watching, and bye. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come back here just a minute, and this might be a swerve edit, or I might just tack it on at the end of the episode. I haven't decided which yet, but I do want to talk about the philosophy and the setup of the new tech model just a bit more, because I think I shortchanged it a bit. Like, it's not entirely a negative thing, it's just different. So, like, in addition to knocking down the walls between 2 classrooms and combining, you know, around 40 students into one class, I'm just doing this for now. This probably won't be permanent. Just want to make it seem like it's all hidden away and exclusive and everything. But anyway, so it revolves around project-based learning. This made it a bit difficult math in the math classes I was teaching because, you know, the whole time I've been pretty much brought up with this inquiry-based model, which it involves a lot of questioning, and the teacher becomes more of a guide as opposed to a teacher. And I really like that about inquiry-based instruction. And the new tech model kind of reminded me about it, but then I had to focus on making sure everything pretty much was student-centered. And that's where my cooperating teacher... Or not my... Well, yeah. My cooperating teacher had an issue with me, is because I guess I wasn't doing that too well. What the crap? Did I just shoot myself? That's awesome. That's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, so anyway... but yeah, so instead of like going to class and taking notes and everything, you would go to class and maybe go through 3 station rotations. So like in one activity you'd have flashcards to do or something. You'd maybe find the mistake on a certain math problem or something. Then in another station you might do some vocabulary, word walls. So you have to build a poster involving math terms and some kind of visual representation of what they mean, maybe an example. And then another station, you might just have problems to work on, or you might have a group activity to do. It was... You know, that part I didn't have an issue with. It was that I constantly had problems trying to come up with new things to do. And after a while, you know, I just fell into my traditionalist methods, which the students seemed to like, but, you know, it wasn't playing to the new tech model. So, in that regard... my cooperating teacher didn't think I was doing too well. So it became a battle of what the students wanted versus what the administration and other teachers wanted, and that's mainly what completely drove me out of the program. is that it seemed more like a battle as opposed to people working together to achieve the same goal. That, and I never really... I don't know. I don't think my cooperating teacher cared much for me, really. We never really had many deep conversations. So, I don't know, the whole thing just kind of felt bitter at the end as opposed to being a fun experience, and that was really what disappointed me about student teaching. But overall, I do still think it was pretty positive. I mean, I went back to the high school to help them with the tutoring program and everything, mainly because, you know, the students were so much fun to interact with, and you know, a lot of them had really great personalities and everything, and I was just pleased with that. So even though some of them were worn out by the new tech model, you know, it was still fun to hang out and chat with them and just talk about life sometimes instead of talking about math. So I don't know, I do think the new tech program could be successful if the school gets more training in it and more help and everything, but right now it is brand new, and maybe that's why I got such a negative and bitter feel towards it, because it really wasn't ready. But I don't know, I'll have to see another example in action and see what it's all about, but I don't know. I probably still didn't really explain it too well, so if you have any questions on it, I mean, why would you ask school-related questions on a Minecraft video, right? But I don't know, I'd be willing to answer them. It's just kind of fun to share experiences and everything. But, okay, now I'm done. So, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.